And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, chat, whatever time it is for you and whatever time zone you are. I am System CS and I'm a little under the weather. We did just have the major maybe about a week ago. Actually, a little over a week ago now. That's actually kind of crazy to think of. But I don't know if you guys have been on Twitter much at all, but a lot of people got sick. I avoided getting sick, but I was stuck in a car with Mr. Trotta for about I don't know 16 hours, and he was as sick as a dog. So I ended up catching it. I'm on the back end now, though, just a little stuffy nose and sore throat. But other than that, we are good to go. What's going on, everybody? I am very happy to be back. It has been a minute. I've been like I said, I've been on that road trip with Trotta for a minute, and now we're back. We're here. We're hoping to get some more of these games going this season. I know for sure that I'm casting in. I think the ninth, I think, is what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, I am happy to be back. I think this game is going to be a decent one. Looking at it, we've got GenOne versus Prestige. We've had them before actually in the previous season. They just played 5 days ago, and GenOne beat them 2-0. And now we've got Nuke and Ancient, and then we have our decider of Inferno if we need it. Now, GenOne, again, they won this affair 2-0 the last time these two teams played it. So yeah, we'll see. In fact, this is actually my first time watching this GenOne roster. Because the last time I watched GenOne, they still had Jax and that roster lineup, who is now Foot, I think is what they are. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I am nonetheless very excited to be back, to be watching this and presenting this to you guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, had a fantastic weekend, and ready to watch some CS with me this morning. It's quick outside from GenOne as Darky looks to take this space towards hell. Folk is taken down. Juke. I actually don't know a lot of these guys. I don't know these names. Darky here just to cause this distraction. The bomb has gone down towards the B side. Tarky has put his name in the server, but it is still a man disadvantage for GenOne as Tarky is traded out. Brooksy, nice shot with a B250, trying to find Nikki over the top. He's being run down, though. Molo and Nikki combine to take down Brooksy, and it's just Sly. 1v3, trying to duel with the dualies, but Nikki finds himself another 2 guns, 3 kills, and it is a pistol round win for Prestige. Not a bad way to start your opponent's map pick. It is still a bomb plant, so GenOne should invest a little bit of money into this round. We might see a force buy, we might not. It kind of just depends on how they're feeling. Most teams would elect a force buy here. No reason, kind of to save these funds. Most people would say you buy the Mac 10s and a Galil, and you try and find a round back. But yeah, GenOne are actually going to go the other direction, right? They're going to choose to kind of eco this round, right? We've got a couple of upgraded pistols, but other than that, they're just saying, yeah, we want to wait. We want to get a really good buyout in the next round, so we'll take the save this round. So we do expect this to be a easy second round for Prestige. I say that. Folk has been removed from the server. Frozlov trying to duel Tarky on the top of Marshmallow, trade out his teammate. He needs to be very careful. There are a lot of players outside. Again, it is just these upgraded pistols, but you don't want to let things spiral out of control. Molo. Nice kill on the Junior. Yeah, it's just an easy round for Prestige. Make it a second. Now GenOne are going to get that full buy out in this round. AKs across the board. Pretty good utility as well. So this is a really good buy for GenOne. With that save that last round. Struggling to aid them in this round. Again, if they had elected to force buy and couldn't win that last round, then this round they would have been absolutely broke. If they win this, then definitely a good decision. Mizzy, burn it down to the site, is taken down to that molly by Junior, but Nikki from the top ropes able to find a double. Sly takes down Folk, is traded out. Frozlov in front of the smoke will have his head ripped off as well. And it's all on a Molo. 1v2, Junior's right in front of him, and he drops that bomb. And now it's on a Brooksy. Molo will drop that nade. Brooksy runs forward, and it's a 36 HP Brooksy. It's able to find that kill and give GenOne that round. It is a close one, a scrappy one, but it is one that GenOne ended up coming away with. And so that decision to save, the decision to come into this round with better guns instead of trying to play with the force buy is one that really helps GenOne out. Now, on the back end of that, Prestige have enough money to come at this round with a buy, but it's not a good one. We've got a 5.7 and a Deagle, 2 pistols on that side of Prestige. 3 and 4 is still plenty enough to try and do something this round, but we do have GenOne playing with that sub. I think it's Chucky who is out, if I'm correct. Junior in for Chucky. Little audio glitch. So for, oh my god. Nice timing for Chook. Brooksy able to find Folk, but not before Folk finds a kill. And if they're not careful, there's a player in control as well. This gets really weird. Sly will die to Nikki B, and it's Brooksy left in a 1-on-2. 40 seconds left and a bomb on his back. It's a reposition from these two players from Prestige. Brooksy gonna try and stick this bomb, but Nikki swings out through double, takes him down, and Prestige have found themselves a third round. GenOne seem to be struggling here early on with this sub. It could just be the GenOne T side on Nuke. Maybe not too strong, but it is still early in this game. Way too early to tell. It is another save for GenOne. Just a couple of upgrades on these pistols. Brooksy had a Deagle, Tarky has one. A nice kill from Junior. It's the Glocks that are finding these openings, but it's all on a Tarky. Molo should have him handled, and handled he does. 4-1. Prestige are off to a really, really good start, but they need to keep it up. They need to keep this momentum on their side. This is their opponent's map pick, and I like their odds on Ancient, especially with the fact that GenOne are down a man, right? You know they have this sub. They have Junior, who does not normally play on the roster, and albeit you can say what you want about subs. Sometimes subs come in and they're good players, but they disrupt the chemistry of the team. Sometimes teams just end up playing different, and it's kind of rough to be playing with a sub here. So I do think this is going to be a 3-map series. I wasn't sure beforehand, looking at the stats, these two teams, they played very recently. And I think with a full roster, GenOne probably picks this up 2-0, and I think they still could. But I also think Prestige could take a 2-0. Like, I think these are two teams where this could really just go anyway. It depends on who's shooting back on what maps. I mean, it really could just be anything. This kind of Counter-Strike is really, really hard to predict. It's a nice opening from Brooksy. Molo will slide back into this ninja angle. He's got Folk to help him out as well. This nade will take down Brooksy. Folk looking to get ahead of the util. A little whiff, but Molo is here. He could be round ending. A 2v4, but Molo and Nikki B are in really, really good positions. Molo will be able to stop Junior, but now he's in a scary situation. 2 players left. They're just going to run him down. Sly's got the kill, and it's all on to Nikki B. A 1v3. The bomb is planted. Astralis, Sly spots him out, and now Nikki B, not long for this world. It's a 1v3, but if he wants to win this clutch, he's got to get a move on. You can see he's worried about this flank from Jiuk. As he walks back up, he will find him, and now a 1v3 turned to 1v2, but he might just be saving this AK. He does pick it up. No. Yeah, no, he's out of there. No interest. It looked like maybe he wanted to try it, but no, he just backs up, looking to play exits in this round. No hope of winning. Just trying to take away some of these guns, but they won't be coming his direction. And it will be a second round for GenOne. Hey guys, let's breathe and chat, bro. It ain't that. It's a tier 3. It's a tier, well, not 3.5. I was gonna say tier 2.5. It's a tier 2.5 CS game, boys. Let's take a breather. What are you talking about? I put my whole check on this. That sounds like poor life decision. Speaking of poor life decision, GenOne just trying to move out on that A site as I'm trying to moderate chat. There's way too much going on. My God. But yeah, this is a very good start for Prestige. GenOne is winning a couple rounds here, sprinkled throughout, but Prestige is on top. Why are they not telling us there's a sub before the match start? So there is I just want you guys to know sometimes that there is a lack of communication between the teams and the organizer. And sometimes a team doesn't know they're going to use a sub until like literally 5 minutes before. So sometimes it's just like, sometimes it's down to the wire, right? I'm sure GenOne probably were expecting to play with Chucky. And then, you know, maybe he just overslept or something like that. Like this could be a 1-map sub, right? Junior could only be in for 1 map. So this is, you know, EPL obviously did not know. HLTV didn't know. Overslept? Are you serious? Bro, listen, it happens. It happens, bro. Bro, I'm trying to monitor chat, man. God, man, this is such a bad start from GenOne. It is not a good look on their own map pick. Down goes Junior. Great find from Molo, and it's Chuck. Left in a 1-on-4. And not an easy one to win. Molo's up first. He does have that kill, but it costs him. It costs him a lot. He's down to 12 HP. Sure, bomb on his back, but Prestige would have to throw this round in order for Chiok to win it. And it is that Prestige 7th, and this is starting to get out of control for GenOne. I mean, it is Nuke. It is considered to be a CT-sided map, but just kind of the way that I've seen this map play out here recently, and since CS2 implemented some changes, since we've had kind of this terrible CT economy. To be honest, it's felt a lot more even. And we've got GenOne back on this eco. Man, they are just getting absolutely destroyed here. Good damage done, but really good mitigation done here by Mizzy. Molo will find Chuck. And once again, it's just a really nice site hold. It's 8 rounds for Prestige. The max amount of rounds GenOne can take in this map are 4. Or in this half is 4. And yeah, this is a really, really good look for Prestige, and it is a good way to start your day as well. This could end up being 2-0. You get in GenOne's head, you mess them up, you claw it back. You take it on their map pick, and then you go to your own map pick where you're a lot more comfortable. Now, I think the big question mark is, are GenOne going to keep playing with Junior, or are we going to see Chucky come back in? No idea on that. Nice opening from Folk. Chuck overstaying his welcome in that corner. Nice opening from Tarky and Junior. They found a way back into this round. Frozlov has his head ripped off, and Junior, the sub, puts Folk in a 1-on-3. Not an impossible situation, but definitely not easy. He will run. This is heard outside by a Brooksy. Should be an easy kill for Mr. Brooksy. It is. A little scary there for a minute, but it is a 3rd round from GenOne. Looking to make it 4 here, and maybe they can work with it if they take this round, but they need a lot more than just this last round. There's a lot that has to happen for this to kind of be considered comebackable, and what they need to do, they have to win this round, and they have to win the next half pistol round, or it is as good as done. Yo, guys, even if it's fake, no spoilers in chat. I'm gonna time y'all out for now, but I will start banning. No spoilers in chat, even if it's fake. Even if it's a prediction. Just don't type a scoreline, bro. I have no way to tell. Haha, Maya. Good opening from Mizzy. Frozlov finds Brooksy as well, and GenOne find themselves in a tough spot. Junior has an interesting timing here. To be honest, he should be able to kill Folk. No, he doesn't, though. Tarky finds Mizzy. And Sly and Tarky looking to work out on this A site where Frozlov and Nikki laying in wait. On top burns out Folk, and it's easy cleanup for Prestige. It's 9-3, and again, this is not impossible for GenOne, but it is definitely not probable. We need a pistol round from GenOne, and they need a tumbleweed off of it as well. They cannot afford to make a lot of mistakes here in this next half, and if Prestige take the pistol round, it is as good as done. So a do or die pistol round here for GenOne. They need to come up with something to get them electrified, something kind of kick up the tempo, give the team a little bit of life. Quick in the hell. Down goes Nikki B. Good shots from Junior. Is traded out. Tarky, that's a messy one. Up the vent comes Brooksy. He's able to find Folk. And we're left in a 2-on-2. Now the bomb will go down. These two players are split up. Frozlov making his way up close. Brooksy trying to duel back and forth. Those where both of these players are. And his teammate is running to join him. Frozlov runs out. Does die to Brooksy. And now it's Malo in a 1v2. The bomb is ticking down. 20 seconds left. Chiok gonna full stick this. He's left it on to Brooksy, who will dodge that flash. Molo needs to find this kill. Pull Chiok off the bomb, but he cannot. And GenOne in a do or die round. Say do. 4-9. We'll have this bye coming up, and Prestige have an opportunity to crush the hopes and dreams of GenOne right here, right now. If GenOne lose this round, it is game over. So, again, they need to be flawless for a couple of rounds in order to get this economy flowing. Again, it's not impossible for GenOne, but it is a long road to recovery. Very slow here from Prestige. You can see they don't have a lot of utility. They have a single smoke left, so they're going to try and wait out GenOne. Hope that GenOne get a little curious. And curious, Junior does get, but he opens up with a kill on a Folk. A nice nade will do some damage. Junior not scared to duel. More damage done with the scout. Sure, Frozlov and Nikki B get kills, but it's at the cost of a lot of health. A 3v4, a man advantage, but not by much at all. Frozlov and Mizzy have to go against this lower buy, these MP9s that just shred lower players. A smoke out, and they're going to try and push on to this A. Split these A defenders. Sly is blind, but he fires at the right spot. Tarky walks out of the smoke. The Galils manage, and it is Prestige to find double digits, and that felt like a must-win from GenOne. Now they're put on this single loss bonus in a forced buy situation. There's nothing else they can do. This is so bad for GenOne. This is the worst situation to be in. This is worse than losing your pistol round because now your economy is chalked. And it feels so bad. Junior did so much work on that outside play, but it's all for nothing. He does all that damage, but his teammates just can't close it out. And the man advantage for Prestige ends up paying out. It's not over until the fat lady sings, but she is warming up those vocal cords because GenOne are starting to lose their grip on this game. But if they can win this round, they can bring this one back, then it's not as bad as it looked. I do like how patient they're being. They've taken this control inside of Hut, and they're just holding. They're waiting for Prestige to make a mistake. They're the CTs. They don't have to play this fast or crazy. They can just wait for Prestige to come to them. But now it's starting to get a little scary. Frozlov makes his way onto the A side. Brooksy is waiting below with that deagle. Down goes Sly. He's got the trade. A good tag on the Frozlov as he's brought low from that scout. A 4v4. An open B bomb site. The plant should be able to go down. Junior should not be able to stop this. So Mizzy planting this bomb. Junior with another tag, make it another. Once again, Junior has done some very heavy lifting, but I don't think GenOne are interested in this at all. They're completely out of position, and so despite all of that work from their scouter, from Junior, GenOne off to the save. They need this AK and MP9s if they're going to make the next round work. So the decision to be cautious, the decision to bring these guns over into the next round, will it bite them? This was such a winnable round for them. You see the health on these three players. Just a small gust of wind would have taken them out of this round, but it is a prestige 11th, and at this point now, what do you do? You've got double loss bonus. So everything about you, wants to save this round and bring a buyout into the next. But something needs to be talked about, right? You've got an AK and 2 MP9s. So what do you do? It looks like they are just going to try and save around this. Deagle and a P250 on the board. A little upgrade. Frozlov finds Sly. Tarky runs it down, and hold on now. It looked good, but Mullo cleans up quite nicely. It's Junior in a 1-on-2. Burning. Mullo knows exactly where he's at. A flash throw. Oh! And what a kill from Mullo. 4-12. Prestige are just looking just too good. They're looking way too good. Mullo played on Sashi for a little while. And I think he had a little bit of a stint on the Copenhagen Wolves Academy team. But it wasn't for long. But I do think I remember him being there for quite a little bit. Not quite a little bit, like literally a couple of games. I think he was off. And everything at this point feels like a formality. Oh, okay, Folk. Shows a little spray transfer. He does lose 2 of his teammates in the process, but it's not too bad. Frozlov finds a pretty nice timing. Brooksy, that kill on a Nikki B, and Frozlov going to try and take this space. Brooksy's made his way into Mini. Folk will work to join Frozlov on this site. I know there was at least one player here. Oh my God, Folk, not even looking at single. God, he just missed. What is going on? Why are we not worried about lobby? I mean, sure, we've got X-Ray. We know a little bit more. They do know Brooksy's out here. This is a free kill for Folk. He should just pull the trigger, and pull the trigger he does. A nice 3K, and Folk will run back. He's got Sly as well. And ladies and gentlemen, this could be game over. Tarky out on the site, and yes, it will be. Folk for the ace. Prestige, 13-4 on GenOne's map pick. And ladies and gentlemen, it does not look good for GenOne. They take it to Prestige's map pick next. It is Ancient, and I guess the big question is, are they playing with their sub, or are they playing with their full 5? We'll find out when we come back from this short break. We're going to send you guys to a short little 7 to 10 minute break. And when we come back, we will have that map number 2. So grab some water, grab some snacks, use the bathroom, do what you got to do, but be right back here for map number 2. You're not going to want to miss it. I'll see you guys in just a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're getting into it, and it is map number 2. It's Prestige's map pick, but yeah, Chucky is in this lineup for GenOne now, so they've got their full 5. So we'll see what they can do now that they've got this addition from Chucky. Is it going to change things up? I believe it will. And it starts off nice as Brooksy and Tarky take off Mizzy and Frozlov, and yeah, it's a nice start, a 5v3. Molo does find Sly, and Nikki finds Chuck as well. But Chucky with a big trade, and Brooksy here to help out. All 3 of these players are stuck together, so Molo and Folk gonna have a very tough time trying to pry this one open. Molo stuck behind a smoke as well. This is awkward. What's up, AD? Of course, bro. Nice kill from Folk. It's a 2v2. And I'm surprised Chucky and Tarky are kind of chasing this one down. They've kind of given up the bomb to Folk. There is an opportunity, a chance to try and pull this round out for Folk, but not a big one. There is a rotate coming over to A as they do hear Folk, so Chucky is here to meet him. Full stick on this bomb. Chucky looking for him. It will be a bomb plant. But 0-round win. An easy stick. And it is a 1-0 start for GenOne. As nice as it is to win your pistol rounds, you've got to win the follow-up as well. Will Prestige buy into this round? That is the question. So we've got a tech pause coming through very early on. Now GenOne want to play. Well, I'm going to be honest, brother. Now they've got their full 5. Last map, they were playing with their coach. So it is this force buy from Prestige. Fought map space. They've taken this control of cave, albeit it's not very deep control, but something to work with. And now they've got space towards house as well. Setting up for this B split. Our 2 players here. Got these MP9s. Shield and Sly gonna try and do their best. It is not a full commitment yet. Oh my god. That timing was just missed. Mizzy has made his way into Red Room. But he should be dead. Yeah, he wasn't ready for Chucky. Just too worried. And now, man, Prestige are taking way too long to get this round going. But I guess... Oh! Okay. All right, Nikki. My fault. Tarky should have just pulled the trigger. He wanted to see if he could get a little more on the drop, so he waited, and the wait was just, oh, that is awful. A 3v4 now, so in comes the retake for GenOne, and this, not a good round to lose. Once again, it resets your economy. It gives Prestige a really good look into the... swing from Malo. Good kill. Chuck has got the trade, but it is still a 2v3 man advantage, and there is a very late flank. Nikki dodge that nade. Folk goes down. Lots of damage done. They know where Frozlov is, and a good kill. And now a full stick with this kit. Nicky's got one. He's pulled Sly off the bomb. I tapped this round. Sly had to get that kill on the cross. No longer winnable. I believe Sly and Nicky both die in this position. So, ladies and gentlemen, nope. Sly does just barely get away. So, at least a gun saved, but it is a prestige round win and a economy reset for GenOne. System casting, I can watch EPL again. Oh, thanks, bro. Nice shot from Tarky. Little Max 7 action. I will say one thing about Prestige. Molo has looked really good today. He looked really good on Nuke. We've yet to see him do anything crazy there. But you can just see, right, the way that he played kind of that situation in A main was really smart. He didn't get aggressive trying to look for a kill. He just played it and hoping that GenOne would over-aggress. And we've got a weird situation here. Tarky has made his way into A main. He's got an interesting timing, but Mizzy will find him. That is that A main player taken care of, and the rest of GenOne are over towards the other side of the map. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be a save. I think it's going to be a save, a 4-man save, because GenOne know if they push into this and they lose this round, they lose everything. At the very least, if they can take these guns into the next round, they have a fight, an opportunity. So a good start for Prestige. Very similar to what we saw on Nuke. A really good start. A slow start from GenOne. Ancient, widely, I think a lot of people still consider this map CT-sided, but it's definitely something that I've tried to kind of change people's minds on a little bit, because this, you know, especially at this level of CS, a lot of Counter-Strike in general at this level is T-sided, right? Because it's just about who can shoot their gun the hardest, and the AK is just infinitely better than the M4 in every situation. A nice opening from Frozlov. And he's going to go ahead and push through this red control. It's not too bad. Turns around, down goes Tarky. And this is not a round win for GenOne. 20 seconds left on this bomb as Sly goes down. It's a 2v4. Another kill for Frozlov. Brooksy's got that kill, that trade, but it is a 1v3, and he does not have enough time. No kit. He's forced to back away. Doesn't want to save that MAC-10, understandably so. So he's going to be looking for a different gun. Regardless, GenOne will have a bye coming into this next round.
Terrorists win.
See, we'll only just save this MP9. Which kind of sucks, right? If he died, he could have bought an M4 this round. But now he's got that MP9. But it's okay. It can be given over to Chucky, who will be able to buy full utility, bank a little bit of money as well. Tarky. Almost the first pick of the round, but does get away. Nice movement. Good play. Back away. Join your teammate. Besides a little bit of damage done on the Chuck, nothing has come of this round. Ooh, whoo, man. Not a good red smoke. It will at least give them what they want. Ooh, nice kill from Tarky, but traded back. Oh, man, Brooksy. That felt a little throw. A reswing into red room, more damage done. Sly and Chuck are brought low, and Chucky on this B site by his lonesome. There is a rotate coming over, but it could be too late. Chucky will swing out. He is taken down by Nicky B, and Sly on this back line will rip Nicky B's head off. A bomb being planted, a 2v3. A little bit of spam through the box, but Full with an easy one. Transfer does not connect, and it's Chuck left in a 1-on-2. He needs to isolate this fight on site. There's definitely an opportunity to win this round, but he goes back. He finds Malo. He wins that fight, and now he's got a kit of a 17 HP. This is going to look rough, and yeah, with this reposition from Frozlov, this should be impossible for Chiak to win, and impossible it is. It is a 4th round for Prestige. And GenOne are looking rough around the edges. Are you watching tier 2, or what is this? I would say this is about tier 2.5. I wouldn't say we're exactly tier 2, but I don't think we're quite, you know, into that tier 3 level. I think this is like a nice middle ground, somewhere in between. Yeah, GenOne definitely looking a little rough. Now, this is a little eco buy. They've upgraded some 5.7s. We do have that AK on Brooksy. Find from Nicky B. Down goes Sly. Good find from Folk. He's also looked really good. I did talk about Molo in the last map, but Folk has looked pretty clean too. We've seen some really, really good shots out of him, and that continues here on this map as he moves up on this score line. Prestige up to 4 rounds. Folk dueling back and forth between Brooksy. A good flash, but a good find, and it is onto Molo. 32 HP. This is winnable for Brooksy, very much so. 25 seconds left on the bomb. Plenty of time for him to try and cook, so a smoke goes down. Brooksy looking to come onto the site. Looks to know a full 10-second stick in 10 seconds. He is sticking. Molo, you need to find him. He's just missing it, but he finds it on the last bullet of the spray. He finds Brooksy and gives Prestige a 5th round. Not just a 5th round, but a 5th in a row. A nice try from Brooksy, but one that will end in failure. Ultimately, the buy does come through in this round, so they're going to have a little bit of a better chance. Attack pause coming through for Prestige. Not the team I would be thinking should be taking attack pause right now, but a little strategy meeting nonetheless. Ready for it to be a quick 2-0, but not for them. Yeah, I think a lot of people were the same. If you look at HLTV, you know, the HLTV lets you do like the voting and stuff like that for who's going to win the match. And most of HLTV had GenOne winning this. Op to op, and Folk has got that kill on a Chucky. That's a big opening onto A, and GenOne just not in a position to retake or stop them from taking this site. So it will be this retake setup. A nice smoke for Donut. and they're not even going to smoke CT. They're just going to set Folk up on this angle, give him a nice shot into this, and a nice shot he will hit. Molo's found one. The spray connects. Not for the kill, but for quite a bit of damage. And Sly and Brooksy off to the save. Literally cannot win this round. Too much damage has been done to them. And so it is a 6th for Prestige, and they continue to look strong. My God, what a shot from Folk. Into Brooksy, good damage done. Nice find from Nikki B. They will continue to clamp on this mid fight. B, ooh. Great play as they start to walk up. This is gonna get weird. Nice kill, Sly, able to find one. A nice double as well, a very necessary double. Frozlov pushing through the smoke as Tarky's watching it. They just miss each other. Oh, an easy shot, and now Frozlov, an easy kill as well. It's 7 in a row for Prestige, GenOne. What is going on? I mean, a quick game is better for me. This is the only game of the day. I can go to bed after this. I've got class at 11:30, but this is good. This means I can go back to sleep, but I have a sneaky suspicion that this is, this might end up being a 3-map series. This is the best setup we've seen pretty much all half. Man, but look at how much space GenOne have given Prestige over towards A. They've got a 4 stack on the B side, 2 in cave, 2 on site. And they've just set Tarky up in CT and said, if they come A, we're just going to try and retake. A nice double for Chiuk in the round. It's GenOne. Look really good. Frozlov is not going to be ready for this angle. No kill for him. So we won't even see Tarky. They will run out into this site. Good space taken. They think they've got the space. Is he ready for this? He is not. Tarky takes him down. And this should be a round for GenOne. Folk left in a 1-on-4. Or 1-on-5, excuse me. Heard this drop. Coming through donut on you, buddy, though. Yeah, down he goes. Folk tries to cook. No cook to be had. Op picked up as well. And a second round for GenOne at the very least. Bro, what? A tactical pause from Prestige. And yeah, this round is a little weird. We've got the op on Folk. We've got pretty good utility all around, but we've got 2 Tech 9s. A couple of pistols in this round. I wonder if we're going to see something quicker, if they're going to try and change the pace up here. 6, 7. Still a slower play. Molo close with his Tech 9. A smoke for the door, and they come. A good play. They're going to overlook Molo. Yo, that was big. A big mess up from GenOne as they push right into the open arms of Prestige. And Molo continues his streak of greatness as he finds a second. Tarky knows that Mizzy is here, but he's lost control of this B site. He's kind of separated from his Opera. A nice find from Tarky. And it's an opportunity back into this round, but space being taken by Folk early on. The bomb should rotate over onto this A site. Should be an easy kill for Folk. It is. And it's Chucky in a 1-on-3. Not the most winnable one. It will not be winnable. Folk is on fire. Damn, Simon. Maybe it's for you, bro. Personally, I prefer Pampers, man. Nice find from Frozlov. Ooh, completely blind. And he's just going to run forward. It's hell of a play from Frozlov. Chucky does hit that kill on a Mizzy. Bomb is down. A smoke drop for short. As Folk starts to work his way up, this is going to be awkward. He's on a great angle for this fight. If Tarky swings too slow, this could be over. He does unscope. He unscopes. He gets closer. A nice shot, though. He will miss that follow-up on a Chucky. Molo tries to swing through, but misses the kill. And now a 1v2. Folk thrust into a weird clutch situation. Smoke's fading. He spots Chucky. Out onto the Glock now, and the kill comes through. And just enough time to stick without a hit. It is a third round for GenOne. At the very least, ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to put up a fight, but again, we have the exact same scenario we had in that last half. GenOne need this round. Not only do they need this round, they need this round, and they need the pistol round, and they need to continue to succeed. That definitely was Prestige's round to win. I think they threw that. I will openly say that I believe they threw that. That was kind of a big whiff there from Molo. Oh, a disconnect from the observer. That's always fun. So give it just a minute. We'll be right back into the server. You guys are going to stare at my lovely face for a minute. And we're back. 4v4. Good opening from Molo. Making a double opening. And Tarky and Chucky. Last two left alive in a 2-on-4. The bomb goes down on B. And we have the exact same scenario that we had. This should be a 9th round for Prestige. And if it is 9-3, we literally have the exact same half. Little audio glitch. In comes the retake. But time is taken away. I mean, there is just no possibility of a round win here. Chucky, 1v4, off in hand. Sure, he's got the kit, but he's just going for stat pads here. He will fall to Molo, and it is a 9th round for Prestige. So, GenOne, a very tough half ahead of them. While it's not impossible, once again, it is not probable. It's going to be tough. Must-win pistol round here for the side of GenOne. Not only a must-win pistol round, but a must-win conversion. They've got to do a lot here to try and get back into this game. Frozlov trying to find an opening. Flashes, but no smokes for Donut. This has potential to be a meat grinder, but it goes the other way. It's looking good for the T side. Flash comes through as they try and fight through. Oh, fuck. Bomb's not down yet, a 3v5, and with lots of damage done on the Nicky B. You have to imagine. Oh, hold on, never mind. My fault, OG. Brooksy with a quick 2 back, and it's Malo left in a 1-on-2. A minute left on the clock, plenty of time to work with. They know where Malo is. We know that he could have left. He could have gone somewhere else, and gone somewhere else he has. He's into this red room. This swing here is going to be important as he takes down Chucky. It's a 1v1. Brooksy versus Malo. 13-7, 12-7. Similar stat line. Who's going to get it? Molo will go down. Brooksy has got the kill. Nice taps. Nice knife. And a good round for GenOne, but a must-win conversion round. Will Prestige buy into this? We see a lot of teams do this now. It's kind of meta to go for this second round buy and try and bring out guns as, you know, bring out that better buy. But it looks like Prestige, they want to bring out the guns as soon as possible. So they elect to save in this round so that they can bring out the rifles in that next round. It won't be the best of buys. It'll be a little bit lower. It won't be too shabby. They've got the right call here, though. The right stack in the right spot. Down the ramp they go. What a shot from Mizzy, and in they come. Chucky gonna drop that Molotov to give him some space. Slight able to find one with the MAC-10. This should be easy cleanup. Chucky does go down, though. A 3v3. The bomb has to be recovered. Slight making quick work of them with this MAC-10, and Nicky gets another kill. It is fantastic damage done by Prestige, though. I mean, it is crazy damage. 3 kills on a full pistol round. They full ecoed. That is not too bad. And now they bring these guns out. And this is the true test of GenOne's mettle. Are they here to bring this one back, to give us a map 3? Or is it all for naught? Little boost over this donut smoke. I don't hate it. Good damage done on a Brooksy. Cave player backs away, smartly so. Nicky B. So away this fight. Sly. Oh, what a shot from Nicky B. Good kill. Good opening into this round. Chucky gonna work up with this MAC-10. Good damage done. Molotov. Oh, Frozlov does find Chucky. A good trade. But this is gonna be awkward. Nicky B finds another. Malo's got the trade. Chucky will find Malo, and it's a 1v2 for Mr. Tarky. On the site. No bomb in his hands. Where is the bomb? Oh, it's on the B site. I couldn't see it because it kind of blended in with the red of the bomb site, but this is a rough one for sure. A little bit of typing going on in the chat. I don't know if you guys hear that, but that is a little typey type. Maybe some shit talk going on. Folk backs away, so Tarky come up the ramp, and yeah, Tarky none the wiser. A 10th round for Prestige, GenOne. In a really bad spot, $1,900 loss bonus. What do? Do you save? You try and bring the guns out again? Do you really give Prestige 11? No, you do not give it to them. You go for this force buy. You try and win this one back, but I will not lie. This is all their cards on the table here. If they can't pull this round out of their hat, it gets rough. So they are going to go with this B-pop. It's going to be quick. Actually, they slow things down. Wait out this utility. They don't want to throw things too fast. I think I definitely would have been a big fan of just that, hey, push up into the B. A good flash, though. Nikki B, somehow, a lot of impact there. Forces that team kill. Brooksy down to 39 HP. It's looking good, though. A good flash onto the site. Mizzy has got another. A good kill, a good nade. Actually, really not that good, folk. Working up onto the site. Oh, he's not ready for Chucky. Yeah, he will be. Never mind. Shut up. Brooksy in a 1-on-2. Dropped down to 9 HP. So Mullo versus Brooksy once again. But Mullo has got the health advantage, and he's got the round as well. The 1v1-1. 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 And it's 11 for Prestige. Tactical pause from GenOne. And yeah, you know this is rough. You've got double loss bonus, so you've got guns coming in the next one. But if you look at the scoreline, it's really bad. You save here, you're giving 12 to Prestige. And so save, they're not going to save. They're going to go for a buy here. They don't want to play for overtime. They want to play for the win. They win this round or it's nothing. So do or die here for GenOne. All the cards on the table. They can't win this round. They will not win this game. EP walking through Mizzy. Oh my God, what a timing he has found, and it's over just as quick as it began. Execution on the mid. They drop like flies. Nikki B with 3 kills. Mizzy and Folk chime in as well. But ladies and gentlemen, that is game. That is over. GenOne cannot come back into this game. Nice shot from Chio. Maybe something to be said about this round. 3v4. Bomb will go down, so GenOne looking to try and take this round. Chio up close. A nice dink from Folk, but the Tech-9 wins the fight. Nikki B and Frozlov still going to give this a go. A good flash. Will blind slide. They run forward. They know that he's here. The whiff. Nikki B gonna grab this M4, and I think at this point it's kind of just fall off. Not really much you can do. 14 seconds left, so they're gonna go for these exit kills. Make it expensive for GenOne. Expensive it will be. I believe Sly will at least live, but I don't think Chucky does.
Terrorists win.
And it's 12-6. Wow. Fight fat, ugly white man. Wow. You can't type anymore. My God. Hey, yo, quick little tip, bro. You ain't got to be mad at me because you're losing money. I may be fat, but you're broke. Stay up. Nice shots from Prestige here, and it's all on a Chucky. 1v3. This should be it. Should be game over. Chucky does get that kill and opens himself up into the round as Prestige. These last two players are working towards Jaguar. They do completely miss Chucky. I do like this patient play from him, and he's found Frozlov as well, and he's gotten away, giving himself a chance. This will be a pretty sick round, albeit it should not be for much of anything at all, but it could be a sick round. We'll plant this bomb. A 1v1. He backs away. A smoke. And Nikki B's got to work out of this smoke now, so this could take time off the bomb, but he wastes no time coming through it. He spots out Chucky, not after he's taken a little bit of damage. Bomb planted on the front, and he's got the kill. So a nice round from Chucky. Patience plays out, and it is 12-7. Pistol round coming through for Prestige. Should not be much of an investment here. They've got double loss bonus, so they don't have to force buy into this. They can afford to take this little half buy, this little save, bring out the guns in the next. But this should be a round for GenOne. Make it 8. And while the comeback should not be possible, GenOne are making it look so. Giving it a real chance. A lot of early damage done onto GenOne, and with a kill found onto Chiak, things get a little awkward. Lots of damage once again onto Brooksy and Sly. But it is just damage, no kills yet. The man advantage for GenOne. Lots of damage done. Brooksy will find Frozlov. It's still so much damage done. Nikki B and Mizzy have a really good chance at this round, but it is all down to Nikki B. GenOne look to avoid disaster here on the pistol round. Lots of damage done. It is Nikki B with that one kill. This is a winnable round for him for sure. But he will just back away. Nice shot from Nikki B. Will not be anything more than a nice shot. Good round from Prestige, to be honest. It's a lot of damage done. But damage doesn't really matter. Not at this point in the game. GenOne are going to have to buy every single round left that they have because they will continue to keep winning. You can't really hurt their economy at this point. Economy damage isn't really going to do too much for you. But it's still nice. Nice double opening for Mizzy. GenOne in a 3-on-5. Down goes Mullo, but a good trade from Nikki B. A 2-on-4, make it a 1-on-4. Tarky, last one alive. He finds that kill on a Nikki B, but he's got to try and slow things down, isolate some fights, because it's a 1v3, and it's definitely a tough one. But Mizzy has given it away. He's given away that A main fight and repositioned into Donut. This should not be a round that Tarky can win. He's 9-18. This should be the end-all, be-all of things. Don't count these players out. There's a chance. And Tarky says, hear me out. As he finds that opening, Folk. Gonna swing back, spots that shadow, knows that he's in Temple. That drop will be heard. Frozlev just gonna hold on.
Counter-terrorists win.
As Folk gets that shot on the cross, Charkey goes down, and ladies and gentlemen, it is a quick 2-0 for the day, and definitely not a 2-0 that I thought was. I just didn't think it was going to go that way. But obviously, GenOne they did play with that sub in map one. But regardless, they looked a little rough around the edges, and Prestige looked flawless today. So a great game from Prestige. Thank you guys as always for joining. It has been lovely being your caster for the morning, but we do only have one game. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you guys later. As always, remember to hydrate, drink water, eat the right foods, go to the gym and work out, and take care of yourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. It is super important, and I love you all. Peace out.